ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳದ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ ಸ್ವಾಮಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಮುಂದೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ದೇಶಪಾಂಡೆ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಥಾಪಕರೇ, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಮ್ಮೇಳನದ ಸ್ಥಾಪಕರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಮಿಸಿರುವ ಪ್ರತಿನಿಧಿಗಳು. ಸೊ when I was installed as Hegade at my young age of 20 years, Dharmasthala temple had a past history of about 600 years. The Hegade or his seat was known to everyone. So on the first day when I was sitting in my seat as Dharmadhikari, people started respecting me as if they know me for generations. It's like a phantom story. So every time they used to come to me, they knew Hegade. I was wondering how this could happen. But then I knew that what a seat or a office can do, having a good tradition for so many good activities. The main activity of Hegade in Dharmasthala is maintaining the temple rituals, festivals, and attending to devotees who come with a lot of problems in their own personal life, in their business, in their dealings. It may be anything from matrimonial issues to anything that they feel that they should go to a place where they can find a solution. Today, we have experimented in many areas, and we have found that our country has a great future. Only we have to convince the people that progress is not in the hands of God. Because we always said, Puttisda Devaru Pullu Maisudilla. That means that we have a proverb which says, the God who created you will not allow you to eat grass. We are very confident about it. We know He won't allow us to eat grass. But sometimes there will be not even grass to eat. Because in summer, in hot summer, you will not even find grass to eat. But then I have found people cursing God. They say, we had so much of faith in you, we depended on you, we had so much hope on you, but you let us down, let me down. Yes, it's because God always supports the man who performs, who is always creative. Now if a man says, I am going to walk, then God says, I will be behind you. I will see that you will have no obstacles on the way, no thorns in the way, no animals or wild animals on the way, no accident on the way. That is why unless you walk, I can't support you. He cannot say, I want to stay here, but I want to have Dharmasthala darshan. God will not help. But if he says, I want to go to Dharmasthala, start walking or sitting in a bus, he will see that safely he reaches Dharmasthala. So life is a journey where you can't totally depend on God and say, you take care of me, but I don't want to travel. Travel, take risk, take challenges, and then God is there to bless you. This is our message, being from a religious place, a spiritual place. We are not saying that we will be with you. So, with these words, I still feel that this type of dialogue and this type of conferences will help in transforming the situations in the villages. If the villages grow in the country, towns will take care of itself. Mahatma Gandhi said a beautiful word. He said, don't worry about cities. He said in 1930s. I don't know what would have said today, because the land which was costing 30,000 is 30 crores today. But he said in 1930s, don't worry about cities. They will take care of themselves. Take care of the villages, because they need your attention. And again I am requesting you to take care of only the villages. Cities will take care of themselves. They know how to grow. They know how to plan. They know how to, use the situation and then make our best out of it. So I congratulate Deshpande Foundation for organizing such conferences, because each one of us are doing some activities in some of these areas. But sometimes we should come together and do something in exchange our success stories, exchange views, take inspiration from each other. I always take inspiration from the small man, small villager. Sometimes they come and I guide me, sir, if you do this, you'll be successful. I say, yes, I will do that if it is really useful to you. So don't say who is a big man, who is a big shot, who is a big company, who is a big NGO, who is a big MFI. These are all fast. But finally, like in Ramayana, there is a story. The bridge was to be developed from our shore to Lankan shore. So there was a boon that you just throw a big stone, it will float. Started floating. There was a squirrel, small squirrel. It went to the sea, it dipped itself and then came back, rolled over the sand. Now they are talking about sandbox here. So it rolled in the sand and came to this bridge and started shaking its body so that all the sand will get. So Lord Rama watched this. He said, what a funny thing happening. Then he found out that the squirrel was supporting to construct the bridge to Lanka. So we are all squirrels for this great country, for the volume of the issues, the volume of the challenges, the volume of the future problems we are going to face. We are all squirrels, but let us not feel shy about it. Let's not feel shy that we are small squirrels. So like Rama, it is said that he patted the squirrel with his hands. Now that's why if you see any Indian squirrel, it has 3 lines on its body permanently. It's a permanent seal on that because Lord Rama touched it. Have you watched Indian squirrels? They have 3 lines. So it is said that Rama touched it. So all our small efforts will be touched by God, and that protection of seal will be a permanent seal for our future activities. Once again I thank Mr. Deshpande, his wife, beloved wife's father, and all others who have been responsible for inviting me here.